Welcome back to Farm Sim 17 with the Rude Man. We're back on Robillard Flats, and we were doing some preparatory work for a harvest in which we're going to try to grow some hops and some cannabis, and we're also going to try to do some fruit and vegetables and stuff. So let me get back to let's get back to this guy and keep working here. He missed a spot. Oh, don't do that, jeez. I just dropped my plow on something I just seeded. Oh well, it's just a tiny little spot there. Right, now this is the these are the flat fields of Robillard Flats. As you can see, the plow kind of skips over some of the Humpty Dumpties, so we're gonna have to try to clean it up a little bit. So we're preparing for a harvest. I do have a field of cotton that I leased, that I'm working on. We'll check out that side of the field in a minute. Let's get this great big patch right here that I know it missed. I think the plow was pulling me around there for a minute. I had a hard time steering there. It does that sometimes when one end of the plow gets buried deep and it kind of pulls you sideways. You can see that the land isn't necessarily flat in some places. That's a good thing. I mean, it makes it easy when everything's flat and square, but that's not the way it is in real life. Not that I'm comparing this game to real life. Far from it. It's a game. Okay, this one I believe is done, so we're going to run over and do the sugarcane field, I think is next. And then I'm going to plant it again in sugarcane. No, it's not next. It's not next. We have another field before it. If we can get through all these damn trees, jeez. It's just unbelievable how many trees they throw in these maps. Then they wonder why there's lag and stuff with all this stuff in here. The trees don't necessarily cause it, as far as I know. What would cause it would be a tree that's you can harvest. In other words, you can log. Because that tree has animation to it, and it takes longer to render those. At least that's my understanding on it. Alright, onward. Let's just run through equipment, see what we need to do here. I think I had, I had water guy going here. He's empty. I think, as a matter of fact, I think this is where I left off on the last episode. If I remember right, it just kind of looked like a little deja vu there. Sometimes the beginning is the end, and the end is the beginning. Get some water going here. Let's run through equipment. We got some compost ready to go. Taking the compost over to the vegetable gardens that I'm putting water in. Maybe the fruit. Get inside here. We're moving compost over Thunder Road. Cedar just bouncing over there. Hey, if the cedar's rocking, don't bother knocking. We're speeding. Speed limit's only 50. I'm doing 59. I'm driving a loaded gun here. Uh-oh. I said the word gun. I'm probably going to get banned now. Oh. Let me check on Cotton Boy. Oh, he's still running. He's doing fine. Alrighty, let's see what we can do here. This is going to be... this is always a little tricky because of... they're so cramped in here. Alright, now I need to go and look at this area. I do have pallets, so let's grab a flatbed and grab some of these pallets here. Now, which trailer do I have? This is... Let me check this trailer, because this trailer doesn't work all that great. Let me get out of that. Which trailer do we have? Let's go to the garage. Check that trailer. That is the road train trailer, so that's the one I want. Okay. I just left it green for some reason. Maybe that's the only color you can get. I don't know. But let's just drive through here and grab us some pallets. I'm glad I have pallets because I hate logging. I didn't want to do any logging. Well, that's weird. I'm going to take what I got because I don't want them ending up in... With some maps, when it does what it just did, leave some spaces like that, that's... I can't prove it in a court of law, but every time I've seen that happen, that's when I find pallets of stuff in the middle of fields. It has something to do with the map and mods. It's almost like those missing spots. Our stuff's going to be out in a field somewhere. Long way out of this forest, isn't it? Okay, now let's see, which way do we need to go? Let's go. Alright, we're going to go up to the next intersection. I'll tell you what. No, I'm not. I'm going to take this route because I don't know if I've been in this route before. So I want to see what's down this road. All roads lead to nowhere, so we'll be just fine. Nice houses in here, do we? It's where the rich people live. I bet they do. They get so many trees you can't see it. I never understood. You see a lot of times somebody will buy some property out on in the country, and they'll live on a highway, not a highway, but a road. It might be considered a highway, I suppose. Not a freeway, but a highway. And they build their houses so close to the highway. Now, I know it could be money-wise because, you buy the piece of property. Then you have to make sure there's water on it. Then you have to make sure there's some kind of sewage, even if it's, a tank. And a septic tank. And you might have to drill for a well if you can. And you got to have power and all that kind of stuff. And if there's no power already out there, you have to pay the power company permits. You got to buy permits. You got to pay for every inch that they string power in. So sometimes it's my thinking that people will buy a place, and to save money, they put the house close to the freeway. By God, if I don't care what it would cost, if I had a place, I think I'd put it as far away from the freeway as I could get it. Okay, now here is where we have some. What is this? Maple trees? Is this a maple place? State of Vermont pure maple syrup sold here. Oh, sweet. What does it need? It needs manure or compost. It needs pallets, and it needs water. Okay, we're going to do it. Let's drop it here first. You heard it here first. All right, see what we can do here. We got to do that and that and that and that. And it took part of it, didn't take it all. That's fine. Probably took all it was going to get. And then we're going to mosey on. Next stop. Looks like we're still selling milk products. Should check and see if I got any more fuel to haul. There's an oil refinery. Another fuel refinery. And then we should start coming into the orchards here. Gonna do this again and pick up some more. No, that's not right. Let me move back a little bit and try that again. Well, that's not right either. There we go. Okay, we'll go back and get some more in a minute. I got to check on things. So we got some compost there. Let's take this while we still have some and run over to the maple place. I want to get that going. And we'll take this load of water over there too. Let's do the maple first, because it's only one thing. This is many, many things. It's going to take us a while to get everything there. I'm glad I went that back road. I didn't know where the maple place was. There's water right there. So there was water close by, and I went ahead and put my own in anyway. It's okay. I didn't mind. Wow, that didn't take much, did it? Woo! Running through the trees in Vermont. Woohoo, woo, woo! Slalom. Pretend I'm skiing, I'll hit a tree. There's enough trees here to go through, I tell you what. I did hit one, I think. I slowed down there for a second. I hit one of these dead trees and get buried in pine needles. If it's a pine tree, I don't know what kind of tree it is. Righty! Are we there yet? Or did I pass it? I think I passed it. Dinking around with the stupid trees. What? Man, did I go that far? I guess so. Maybe I really did hit that damn tree. Knocked the sense out of me. If I had any sense in there at all in the first place. Boy, I really went out of my way, didn't I? Climb that. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Alright, we got water. We're going to have some maple syrup here pretty quick. It looks like the cannabis is all done up there. Grasshoppers are both done. But it doesn't look like anything's going in fertilizer and seed ways. So I think that field is done. We can move on to the next field. As soon as we get our water in here. Maple syrup, here we come. Feel like I'm Canadian now, making maple syrup. I know, but we make maple syrup in many different places, but we don't have a maple leaf in our flag. So, evidently, I'll give that to the Canadians. They take their syrup more serious than we do. Right, see what happens here. Maple syrup. Come on. What's that orange light up there for? Has this thing got a beacon on it that goes when it's full or when it's making or something? It's a factory horn of some kind. Those don't really look like maple trees, though. I'm waiting for something to happen here. Happen. Show me a picture. I want to see a movie. Look, it says Thor up there. Does it really? That looks like a Q. It's got a little curly Q on the bottom of it. Probably not Thor. Okay, so what's the deal? We do have pallets. We've got manure and stuff, and we've got water. It just used some water, so something should be happening. There it goes. Machine's running. It's running. It is running. It's already making maple syrup. Look at that. Oh, it's in a little brown jug. Well, a little tan jug. Okay, let's run around, see what everybody's doing. This guy's done. It's getting done. 32. We're going to run over to that field over there. Get it plowed. Cedar needs to come over. This shouldn't take long. About 2.5 runs down the field, it should be done. Alright, we do have our cannabis. Let's do coffee. Do I do coffee now? Mustard, peanuts. We do have some peanuts. Sudan grass, sorghum, grapes, black beans, wheat, barley, canola. Oats, rye, triticale, millet, onions. Let's do some onions. Why not? Do some specialty crops here. And he's off like a shot. Okay, water guy is done with his job here. We got syrup cooking. I must have been running pretty damn fast up. Run right by the orchard and not even see it. What's the matter with this truck? I've got it floored and I'm only doing 35 miles an hour. Is it because I'm not on the road? Is it because I was in the grass? Wow, that's kind of weird. Did I put water in here? I don't think I did. Let's grab that other truck and get it out of the way. We need to go get some more pallets. I don't know if I want to drive all the way back over there, though. Do I? I don't think I do. Let me entertain you. Hey, perfect. Let me see here. Hang on. Let me get these things turned off. Stop driver. Stop driver. Ran out of water. Go get some more. This truck's loud enough on its own. I don't need that maple syrup factory drowning out all the sounds. Now that is a big place here, and I'm not entirely sure. I think it's just a sell point, but it's sure good size. Alright, I wonder if I can load these from the side. Let's give it a shot. Because that sure saved me a lot of backing up, wouldn't it? Sweet. I love it when a plan comes together. Maybe I can do the others that way too. I should check. Well, thank God it takes more water than it does compost. Water's cheap enough. Let's see if I can do this like I did that. God, I hate this damn camera. on this thing. Whenever you get close to something, it puts you down inside the trailer. I just hate that. I don't think I got enough here to do every one of these, but at least we got a good bunch of it. And I can put the rest in storage and not have to use my precious manure. Alright. Didn't have enough. Go back and get some more. Whoa! I looked away for 1 second, I swear. All right, let's see. Look up above here. 81%, 78%, 81%, 78%. Looks like onions are done already. Grasses are doing nothing. Cotton is 12%. Wheat, straw, wheat, straw, wheat, straw. Okay, that other combine is done now too. So I got to jump over and do some of those and get this thing back, get it loading. And then we'll run over there and take care of our other equipment that's just sitting there doing nothing right at the moment. Whoa, I spun out in the mud. I knew that was going to happen when I hit that corner that way. Look how dirty that rig is there. Oh my God. That's the rig that follows the combine, and it really would look that dirty, I tell you. I used to pull those things. I didn't pull a wagon like that behind my combine, but the combines themselves get dirty enough, I'll tell you that. All right, let's run through the gamut here. We got plow person is done, because this field was very small anyway. So, but he's not done, is he? Why'd he get turned around? Oh, come on. Hang on. I need more four-wheel drive. Oh boy, Big Bud is stuck. Oh, he didn't get far at all. He didn't even get one row down, did he? Not even. We got mud in this field or something? This field is so small, it's almost worthless. That's why I put it in sugarcane. Why is this not plowing? What was that? That was weird. What is that? See what it's doing? That's weird. There's something wrong with this field. And I can't keep the combine going straight because the plow keeps pulling me left and right. And I can't steer. You thought that was me doing that, didn't you? Man, it's a little easier here in the middle, but boy, whatever that was awful. Now I'm wondering what the seeder's going to do. I think I'm going to have to just do it manually. Plowing, seeding, all that on this particular field that's flat in Robillard Flats, but it isn't flat. Be interested to find out why they named their farm Robillard's Flat. See, look. I can't do this. But what in the world? This little field almost isn't worth it. Jeez. I'm having just a hell of a time getting through this field. Alright, it's taking off now. Whoa, weird. Well, it's done now. It's all over but the crying. Alright, let's go check on combines. This one is done. He was doing the cotton. So I can turn this field back in. I don't want to lease it anymore. Let's cancel the lease. Leave the bank. Take our cotton in. That's a pretty good sized field. Not as big as 26 or 25. Field 36 was discharged. That's what happens when you turn the lease back in. They discharge you. Sounds like something wet and pussy, doesn't it? Ah, I shouldn't have said that. Made myself sick. Well, I think I'm done harvesting anything for the time being. I think that was the last thing, unless I lease another field. Don't plan on doing that anytime soon. Cedar missed a spot. Cedar missed a bunch of spots there. I forgot to check that field, didn't I? I think I'll leave the hop field alone. What is going on here? What happened? That it's growing weird like that. Oh, that was the last patch that I did. Never mind, it's just out of sync. Okay, leave that there for there. This is done, is it? Is it done? See, this looks weird too. What in the world? Canola? Canola? Wheat. Canola? Wheat. What the hell? Did I do that? I must have. Well, it's all harvested, so. Jimmy crack corn, and I don't care. I'm going to put this out of the way until I can get a truck back here. And we need to get the plow up here, I guess. Although I don't think this one needs plowed. There's the combine way over there. Another one that's going to be fun to plow and seed. These hills. Fill her up, Ethel. Okay, now we know this one's kind of screwed up, so let's clean it up a little. thing really bobs and weaves, don't it? Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. That's what it reminded me of. Almost got it. All right. Now, field 31. Let's run over to 32. Can we get through the trees here? Just barely. Okay, what do we want to plant here? Let's see. We got hops. Let's do some carrots. Moving on. Moving on. We got water. Let's finish this little job. Water there. Let's do the orchard first. Might be a little easier to get through because it's a straight shot. We've already got orchard crops coming. Say we got water there. No water. Let's put some water in here. Wow, it takes more water than anything else. Of course, fruit is a lot of water. Trees really soak it up. We need a bigger truck. This thing doesn't hold enough water. I've got some on other farms. I've got bigger rigs. I think on Joran's farm, damn tanks hold 500,000. I know the trailers do. Back from more water. Check on our other truck, and I guess he's got all the compost we've got, so let's go back with that. Might have to feed the horses here pretty quick. I don't know if I have any oats. Might have to plant oats on one of those fields. That forage wagon's so dirty, it looked like a great big clunk of dirt there and not a piece of equipment. Big Bud says up there. It looks like the seeder is done with working. Weren't we doing that physically? Oh no, we moved it over to field 32, I think, and it's a small field. It might very well be done or stuck, one of the two. We got that one, and I think we got this one. How much is it there? Yeah, that one's got a full tank. I think this one we left off on, it wasn't full. So let's top it off. Maybe it is full. Well, how much does it hold? Oh, we don't have a water tank. Damn it. Never mind. We were over here doing compost. What the heck's wrong with me? Okay, we got that one. We got that one. We got that one and the next one. I think this is the one we need to start on. Now, the one on the end up there in front of me probably isn't all the way full. Because I ran out before I finished there, I think. Okay, I'm missing the trigger here. Oh, whoop, whoop, whoop. There it is. Okay, that one's got. Let's do this one. We're doing the compost for a while. Okay, I'm just going to pull this guy out of the road. We'll mosey on over to the water tanker. Whichever one that is. Okay, what was he doing now? He was not done. Okay, he's not done. This is not my field. So this isn't too bad. At least my tractor's not being pulled left and right. Alrighty. And with that, I'm going to end the episode here. When we come back, we'll finish off the sugarcane field there and continue on with our fruit and vegetables. Hope you had fun. If you did, give it a like, share it with a friend, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you back on the farm in the next episode. In the meantime, happy farming.